Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is KPZ. You're here on the home of the slightly above average ship review. I have got a Krakenfail for you today in the German Tier 6 Battlecruiser Peter Heinrich. Hopefully all that information I gave you is accurate. Alright, we're on... I really should know the names of these maps by now. It's only been 4 years. This is a map that I don't know the name of because it can't be said with one word. Unless it's Greece, and I'm just too dumb to know that. Alright, Peter Heinrich, we got a secondary build. One of the more fun ships to play, in my opinion. Also have torpedoes. Always remember to reset your torpedo thing and make sure you're firing the right shell type. When you start off in a match, I'm as guilty of it as anybody. Shooting HE in a battleship, you meant to shoot AP in, bringing up your torpedo launchers, and you find out they're at a widespread because Ouija updated the game and you forgot to reset everything. It happens to the best of us. So we're moving out in the Heinrich. I want to say we're top tier in this match. 5s and 6s. And we're just trying to get it done without exposing too much of our relatively weaker armor profile. But that being said, it's a Krakenfail, so you already know, at least from a kill standpoint, we're going to do all right here today. All right, shooting at, does that say Gneisenau? I hate to say it, but I may need real glasses at some point. Turning in here, gonna bump this cruiser because he got in my way. Look at that. I'm so polite I didn't even bump into him. Didn't really get any joy. I mean, 3,700 damage, whoopie-doo. But here he's gonna give us the full broadside. That is what I like to call very nutritious. We're gonna send it. That left a lot to be desired. Very disappointing. Meanwhile, the enemy team is capturing all the cap circles because my teammates, except for over in the Charlie Cap, haven't figured out that the goal of this game in a domination match is to capture the cap circles. Gneisenau is no longer in a position where we can shoot at him, and I'm dealing with some type of respiratory ailment, so pardon my sniffling. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm allergic to work. All right, what is that out there? Fubuki? It is a Fubuki. We set the Fubuki on fire with our secondary guns. We're continuing to shoot at the Fubuki. I just got an email about cutting my power bill. How exciting. Continuing to fire the secondaries at the Fubuki. Boy, they look menacing when they're going off like that. Actually, this is one of the better secondary suites at Tier 6, so don't be afraid to use it. I'm either guessing that I'm going to turn in to dodge the torpedoes or that they will run out of juice before they get to me. And we managed to turn enough to avoid. So good for me. Not so good for the Fubuki. Another enemy ship popped up there, Duca d'Aosta, but he's behind the island, so I won't have to deal with that. Fubuki fired more torpedoes. We turned in to avoid those. Other ship out there, Fiji, will send a full salvo toward the Fiji with high explosive. Moving in on Fubuki, we don't really do a whole lot to speak of to the Fiji. So now we're going to put our bow that way. That does leave me open to torpedoes from Fubuki, but as you know, if I did actually get torpedoed, you would not see this game. A little bit of landscaping, our secondaries kick in and really damage Fubuki. And here, I'm not going to shoot. Instead, I'm going to let my secondaries do the work. Close quarters expert. Kill number 1. All right, Z-35, we shot at him instead. Briefly disabled his torpedo launchers. Again, These torpedoes were immediately visible because I had my sonar going, which is just a smart use of a consumable. So Fiji can continue to shoot me all day. That's okay. I got bigger fish to fry over here. More torpedoes coming in from the Duke of D. We are going to run aground on purpose to avoid those and fire our torpedoes in return. Shooting at Duke of D with HE, we disable a turret and set him on fire. We do dodge his torpedoes. My teammates' torpedoes, does he get a hit? No. So shooting again at the Duke of D. Not really a whole lot of joy there. Z-35, gonna shoot one turret at him, and I think those are both gonna miss. One hit, one fire. And we burned down the Z-35. Continuing to shoot at Duke of D with HE. I haven't learned my lesson. We'll switch armor piercing there. And hopefully get some more hits. Secondary still going off. You really got to build into these secondaries with this alternate battlecruiser line, folks. Just one man's opinion as we hit the enhanced secondary targeting button. Although I think the Duke of D is our only target at this time. Alright, he's taking fire from lots of places. Somebody else gets the kill. I won't exactly call that a kill pinch, but it could be if you squinted really hard in the mirror. Alright, Algeria over there. Full salvo. Nah, nothing very impressive there to speak of. Turning in, going back towards the Bravo cap. While I'm doing that, a quick programming note. I am considering putting Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty expansion on this channel. Maybe. I know probably Vaz Vegas will try to convince me it's a great idea. Instead of putting it on my alternate channel, which nobody watches, but by the way, if you're bored, I'm doing a playthrough of AC Odyssey, brought to you by Game Pass, on my alternate channel November 9. I will try to include a link in the comments below to that playlist. Alright. What is that destroyer? I don't know, but we just killed him. Another close quarters expert. That's why you build into close quarters experts, folks. As soon as you see a destroyer and they are not mobile, you can tear them up with your secondary guns and easily accrue extra kills. Resetting the match, we have a 5-3 lead in ships. This ship here stupidly backed into me for what I don't know. Fiji over there, HE or AP on the way. There is the Citadel hit, kill number 4, and we are on the hunt officially for a Kraken in the Peter Heinrich. And I got plenty of health. This should be child's play. I think I'm spotted in the gap by a destroyer that I can't see. I shoot torpedoes in the gap. There we're set on fire twice. At this point I'm wondering to myself, how did I not get a Kraken in this match? I have a boatload of health and there's an enemy near me, so I should be able to get one, right? Yeah, I don't know what happened. Alright, blue team cruiser coming alongside me, probably to block any torpedoes that I would want to shoot so he can get the kill for himself. Algeria, we're going to try to put the turrets into the front armor and largely don't hit anything. Good thing we started to turn. Here comes some more torpedoes from the enemy destroyer. I decided to leave the Algeria to his own devices. We're going to hit our damage con, and we're going to let the teammate take care of the Algeria. In a second here, I think I'm going to hit my heel. I'm going to wait for this torpedo to pass. I'm going to realize the Algeria is not going to back up around the island. And at that point, I'm going to turn and focus my attention on the enemy destroyer because I'm not getting any joy here. He's not moving. My teammates are able to engage him. And because he's on the other side of the rock for me, I'm what they refer to as SOL. So yeah, he's hiding from me. I'm not going to get any shots here. And I don't want to turn all the way into port because that will leave me broadside to the destroyer. And right now the destroyer is probably reloading and getting ready to fire torpedoes. All right, I did move forward enough to get shots at the Algeria over the island. We will take those shots. We will do damage, not a ton, but some damage. And our secondaries were firing, but he got taken out by torpedoes. Turning our attention to the last remaining enemy ship, a destroyer. We are cranking the guns around. I switched to HE. I have got 11 seconds left on my secondary. Targeting consumable. I just need someone to spot him for me, and I know I can kill him. But unfortunately now, we have a huge points lead, and I don't really have a reload yet, so if he is actually spotted and it's an Oland, it might not work out for us. Alright, as soon as this fire stops, I'm going to hit my heal and burn my last consumable, I think. Am I going to heal? Yeah. Very tempting to run fully packed on these commanders to get an extra charge of everything, but I just can't imagine it's worth it. There's the Oland. He's full health. We fired. We did a ton of damage there, knocked a bunch of stuff out. He's turning away. Other two turrets, the rear turrets on target. More damage, more stuff knocked out. I think I might even shoot torpedoes here. I know they have no chance of hitting. We're just trying to get a reload before my greedy teammates can pinch this guy off. But unfortunately, I think they will. Torpedoes are moving in. I'm ready to sacrifice myself. Two turrets out. More damage. And we take the torpedoes. And I think we shot one turret, maybe not the other one. But either way, it's not good. Desperately turning. There go the turrets. Our fire does a little bit of damage. We got them on the ropes. Secondaries are firing. They are hitting. They are doing damage. But right as we're about to shoot, my teammate takes them out. And we end up with a Krakenfail. All right, here on the victory screen, 4 kills, 2 close quarters experts. I really recommend a secondary build with the Peter Heinrich and any of the German battlecruiser folks. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'll see you next time.